candy queens. So what's your dream?
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Right now at 11, a hot commodity. Trader Joe's making sure you can get eggs, the new crackdown that could affect you.
Tougher penalties during times of disaster. We're live with the change now coming.
And it looks nice right now, but that is a storm headed our way, and it could be the worst so far this season. Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. We're live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Philip Palmer.
And I'm Giovanna Lotta. We begin with breaking news. A couple of earthquakes shaking the Inland Empire this morning. They happened about 4.5 miles northeast of San Bernardino near Arrowhead Springs and Highland. The first hit at 9:44 a.m. and had a preliminary magnitude of 3.5. The second just 4 minutes later with a magnitude of 3.0. The shaking caught on our earthquake cam. You can see it there. Viewers called into our newsroom reporting they felt the jolt. No word on any damage or injuries.
The National Weather Service is sending a warning. This next round of rain could be the worst we've seen so far this winter. The heavy rains could also pose significant danger for the burn areas.
Meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo joins us now with what we can expect and when. Brianna.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, this is going to be quite different from the last system that we had. We are expecting a lot more rain with this one, several inches and potentially a lot all at once. So I'm going to show you in just a moment, but we are expecting the rain to come in on Wednesday. Heaviest is going to be on Thursday. Now, ahead of the rain, we have some patchy marine layer clouds this morning. We still see a little bit of blue sky over at LAX. Today is mostly just going to be cooler, so now we're starting to cool down a little bit before we start to see some of this wet weather hit the Southland. It depends where you are, though. A little more sunshine over in Long Beach, but you can see it's fairly foggy. It's about 58 degrees. As we head into tomorrow, we're going to have more extensive marine layers, so we're going to have a better chance to get a little bit of drizzle tomorrow. That's not out of the question, and then it's going to get even cooler. By Wednesday, the rain is going to begin. Now, it will probably be showers, a little more of a break in between on Wednesday compared to consistency on Thursday. Up to about an inch of a rain we could see on Wednesday. Now, if you're further east or south, as low as 1/4 of an inch. And then on Thursday into Friday, we're expecting about a consistent day and a half of rain. So about a 36-hour period where we're going to get anywhere from 1 to 4 inches. Now, if you're closer to some of the foothills and mountains, we could even see above that. So as we get a little closer to this next round of rain moving in, you'll see more people. Rains will increase the risk of mud and debris flows in the burn areas. We caught up with County Supervisor Catherine Barger this morning and asked what the county is doing to prepare for this next storm.
We are putting up K-rails. We're looking at debris as it relates to diversion. And we're working with the Department of Public Works, but also with the Army Corps of Engineers. But again, we're preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. But as I've said, if someone is asked to leave, especially if they're up against the hills, please do so, and know that the Sheriff's Department will be in patrol and make sure that we do everything we can to protect your property.
Now, the thing about this storm system is going to be the heaviest rains expected to come in overnight Thursday night into Friday. So being hyper vigilant overnight, that's going to be the tough part. So we just want to make sure that everyone is on alert here as we head into these next several days, especially with that heaviest rainfall happening while a lot of us are going to be sleeping. Philip, Giovanna, I'll send it back to you.
Okay, Brianna, thank you. And sadly, in the aftermath of the recent fires, looting has been an issue. Now lawmakers are taking steps to ensure anyone who loots during an emergency will face the stiffest of consequences.
Eyewitness News reporter Monica Deanda joins us live now, excuse me, from downtown Los Angeles with the details. Monica.
Giovanna, Philip, good morning. This new proposed bill, AB 469, aims to strengthen penalties and close existing loopholes, really that related to looting and those impersonating emergency personnel during and after a natural disaster.
Our message today is simple. Individuals who put our firefighters at risk or prey on communities when they're at their most vulnerable must be held accountable.
Local officials coming together to bring forward a bipartisan bill, AB 469, to keep potential looters away from disaster zones, protect first responders and the property of people fleeing their home to safety.
We owed it to them to make sure that the remnants of their community would be kept safe as possible.
The proposed legislation comes after multiple people were caught impersonating firefighters and breaking into homes in the aftermath of the Eaton and Palisades fires. It would make looting a felony if you're caught engaging that behavior, increasing prison time from the existing 1-year penalty to up to 4 years behind bars. The bill also makes impersonating any first responder during a disaster an enhanced felony.
When theft occurs in a disaster zone, in a state of emergency, it needs to be charged appropriately, fairly, and it needs to represent the conduct of the crime.
The bill would also extend into the rebuilding process, ensuring people and their property remain safe.
This is not a victimless crime. This is about individuals who have left everything behind, only to come back, and if their home is still standing, have it burglarized.
Now, we did ask how long it would take to see this bill become law, and we're told that typically the soonest this could go into effect is January, the next January, 2026. However, given the circumstances, we are told that lawmakers are working with Governor Newsom very closely to try and move this through the legislature in an expedited fashion. Live in downtown Los Angeles, Monica de Anda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Monica, thank you. New hours starting today for the 2 FEMA recovery centers helping people impacted by the fires. The center at UCLA Research Park West and the Altadena Disaster Recovery Center will open at 9 a.m. and close at 7 p.m. daily. People have 1 more month to request financial assistance from the federal government. The deadline to apply is March 10th. You can also apply for help online at recovery.lacounty.gov. And remember, there is help available if you've been impacted by the fires. We have a list of resources on our website. Just go to abc7.com/community.
Trader Joe's customers will now face limits if they want to buy eggs. The grocer announced this morning customers will be limited to a dozen eggs per day per customer at all Trader Joe's stores across the country. Company officials say the limits are needed to ensure as many customers as possible can buy eggs. The country's egg supply has dwindled and prices have skyrocketed in recent weeks as farmers struggle to deliver eggs while chicken farms are impacted by the bird flu.
A hearing is getting underway in Boston where a federal judge will determine whether President Trump's unprecedented plan to buy out tens of thousands of federal employees can move forward. 3 federal employees unions and 20 Democratic attorneys general, including California's, argued the deferred resignation offer is an unlawful ultimatum. Meanwhile, another setback in the president's bid to end birthright citizenship. A 3rd judge has issued an injunction temporarily blocking enforcement. The judge said the nonprofits who brought the case were likely to succeed on their claim that the executive order was unconstitutional.
President Trump plans to announce sweeping new tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. I'm Christiane Cordero with the details coming up.
But first, mass chaos at a party over the weekend in Woodland Hills. One teen